Yo, man, what's good, man? JU Unfiltered. It was a quick video for y'all, man. Why nice guys lose. And when I say nice guys, I'm not talking about the like you care about people and you just like a genuinely good person. There's a difference between being a good person and a nice guy. Like, hope everybody can understand that before we really get into it. So, by nice guy, I really mean like type of guy. He's scared to ask his boss for a raise, scared to talk to girls, he's afraid of rejection, doesn't want to doing everything his parents tell him because he doesn't want them to be mad at him, and he just cares too much about what other people think. And yeah, you're gonna always lose or get the short end of the stick most of the time when you are behaving like that. If you're scared to do what you want to do, like you really have to, if you don't have that like I don't give a fuck about what other people think mindset as far as like your decisions and your personal choices, especially things that you know are right for you and they align with your hierarchy. You know, the videos I've talked about, like, and on my podcast Island God Talk, I've talked about a hierarchy like you need to have as a man when you moving throughout the world. First, you need to know who you are and where you're going, of course. But your hierarchy is going to be like your faith and your purpose, finances, your family. Like finances and family might be interchangeable, but we know as men, if you don't have finances, your family probably gonna leave you. So that's just the facts of it. But keeping that faith and keeping that purpose first is what's most important. So if you're not behaving in that type of manner, keeping your purpose first, you're probably gonna be a nice guy because you are trying to maneuver a way in the world where you're not stepping on toes and you don't want conflict or you don't want other people to be mad at something you do, which it's just gonna hold you back from reaching your full potential if you operate like that. If you truly true masculine man, you're gonna not be afraid to like ask your boss for a raise. You're not gonna be afraid to talk to girls and who gives a fuck if you get rejected? Who gives a fuck if people know you got rejected? Any of that shit, because you know, hey, it's just another one, just another one. And if you behave in a way that you like, you learn how to kill that nice guy, and you start behaving in a just like, I mean, I don't even like to say like bad boy or whatever, but just like a masculine man, because that's what I think is the real difference. Like, yeah, nice guy. He may be somewhat masculine, but you ain't gonna be but so much masculine if you are afraid to maneuver in this world and create and shape your reality how you feel it should be. You know, like that's very important. And from personal experience, like I've never been seen as like the nice guy type, but I'm a gentleman and I know how to be romantic. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna be a nice guy and just do whatever a girl tell me to. Nah. Like to me, is you gotta understand, especially when you're dealing with women. She's coming into your life. She needs to be following your program, not the other way around where you trying to adjust everything just to make her happy. If y'all not compatible the way you living, then y'all just not compatible, and that's cool too. Like, and that's just part of not being a nice guy. A nice guy is like, oh, she wants flowers every day, but I know I don't really have enough money for it, and I won't be able to save and invest in my businesses. But just because she wants flowers every day, I'm gonna get her flowers every day. Like, nah, like that's why nice guys lose. Literally, that's why they lose. And they might say, "Oh, in the long run, the nice guys win." No, in the long run, you get the girl that the bad boys done ran through. You know, like the real men done ran through her, and now they don't want her no more. Looks are going down, so now you're getting the girl 10 years later, and she's busted up, got 4 baby daddies and stuff like that. So you lost. Like that's why nice guys gonna always lose. good good people, whether you bad boy or not moving shaker or nice guy, like yeah, good things will happen to you if you are a good person and stuff like that. But you also have to be willing to take action. And I think nice guys don't really take enough action when it comes to like moving on a purpose and just understanding like, yeah, I can ask my boss for a raise right quick. I can go ahead and do that because if what's the worst thing he could say is no. Just like asking a girl off on a date. Just the worst thing she could say is no. And either of those situations, you're fine. You don't give a fuck. They give it to you or not. If they don't, and you feel like you worth that raise, and go get another job. Go apply somewhere else. And 9 times out of 10, just moving in that energy, that purposeful way. Like, oh, okay, it's opportunity not here. One door closed, another one open. That's how you win. That's how you win in life, man. Oh yeah, man. Like, I'm going to actually drop a course on how to actually like kill that nice guy side of yourself. Dropped a couple gems in this video. I hope you got something from it. If you are a person that just has been like afraid to move the needle, afraid to be different, or afraid to step on people's toes, afraid of conflict. And like I said, like, you can still be a good person and move in those ways. Like, you don't gotta get disrespectful when you get rejected. You don't have to. It's just like move with grace. But you know what I'm saying? You understand, like, you're doing it how you want to do it. Like, boom, you get rejected, that's fine. You ain't gotta get mad at the girl and do some weird shit. Like, nah, I be seeing niggas doing that shit. Like, that's just the weird niggas. But you just, boom, you bow gracefully, move on. It's like not being a sore loser, you know? You want to be like a guy that understands, like, I'm still in the game. Like, how can I lose if I'm still in the game? I'm still got 2 arms, 2 legs, I'm breathing. I'm grateful. Still in the game, whether it's work life, relationships, personal, like platonic shit, friendships, any of that stuff. Like, you want to be a good person, but you don't want to be a yes man. You don't want to be soft. You don't want people to see you as someone to, like, oh, yeah, they know to ask you because you always gonna say yes because, oh, you're a nice guy. Nah. All I got for y'all. Love y'all as always. Check out the podcast too. Like I said, I got that course coming. Also have the Islander Academy coming in. You know what I'm saying? The Islander Academy is gonna be just self-improvement community where, you know what I'm saying, if you watch the podcast, you watch me here, feel free to join. We're gonna be providing a lot of like more personal connection type value and tribal type value when it comes to that. But stay tuned. I love y'all. I'm out.